Hi. Anyway, new collabs out. I'm actually pretty excited about this one just because Konosuba is actually pretty cool. And I don't know, I was expecting this one, like, I think people were kind of speculating on this one last year. And hey, it finally is here. I was so excited to see if it was free rent or not because I really like free rent. I think there has already been leaks to where we're probably going to get free run, but I think people are saying that it's going to be next year. Unfortunate, which there's not a lot of time left in this year, to be honest with you. But either way, we do have the Konosuba collab. We're going to be messing around with the Goddess team today. I'll be honest, I don't know about the full collab team with them just yet because I don't really know what a good backliner would be, considering that it's a Goddess and 2 human characters. And there's not a whole lot of great universal backliners anymore. Most of them are super outdated. But either way, let's go over the character's kit really quickly just because I need a real quick refresher on it. If you want to skip forward to go to the PvP, by all means, do your thing. But either way, I've already paid for all the cosmetics and all that crap, so hopping into it. For every one applicable ally participating in battle, their basic stats increase by 5%, and the hero's damage taken decreases by 10%. So they're goddesses, Megumin, and Darkness. So it's not humans, which is, fair, because it wouldn't make sense to run this character on humans, I guess. Even though, I guess in the show, she runs around with a bunch of humans. Also, another weird thing, I don't know what's up with... I guess I kind of get it. I do. I kind of understand this show and ReZero both have protagonists who don't really do a lot combat-wise, but either way, it always weirds me out when they don't add the main character as a playable character. Anyways, for each attribute of allies that is unique at the start of the battle, the hero's basic stats increase by 5%. Oh, okay, that's interesting. So you technically don't want to run 2 light characters. Technically, you'd want to run somebody who's you would want to run three different attributes. At the start of the battle, when an applicable ally uses a skill, they gain Blessing Lake for 2 turns. Blessing Lake is all stats plus 10%. Damage taken is minus 20%. At the start of the battle, and when an applicable ally uses a skill, they gain Blessing Lake. Okay, so that's all stats are insane. Removes Blessing Lake from self and gain Dice of Fate at the start of the ally's turn. Dice of Fate is uses Clear Stream skill according to the number from the dice 1 to 3. Then the effect is removed. Okay, Clear Stream is this. Yeah, Clear Stream skill. Okay. At the start of the battle, blah, blah, blah. We already read that part. If the hero uses a recovery skill to remove debuffs from self, the hero and applicable allies with attributes different from the hero's are granted Divine Purification for 2 turns, and that is revives with 50% of max HP upon dying. God, yeah, this character is pretty insane. I have noticed the Goddess team has not been very good for a little while, not since Mael came out. But I've been messing around with it a little bit here and there. It's surviving. It's doing much better than it used to. Increases the hero's damage dealt to demon enemies by 200% and decreases damage taken from them by 100, which is pretty good. I don't really see that many demon teams at the moment. People are running a lot of humans right now from what I've seen, and some goddesses, of course, because of the collab. But I would be interested to see a demon team if we can. The Clear Stream skill is Pierce Rate times 3, damage dealt plus 100% while Dice of Fate is active, and then applies Freeze on the target for 1 turn when dealing damage while Dice of Fate is active. So, we do have to have Dice of Fate on, which, how did we put that on again? Removes Blessing Lake from self and gains Dice of Fate at the start of the ally's turn. So we have to put Blessing Lake on first at the start of the battle. When the applicable ally uses a skill, they gain Blessing Lake. So technically we need to heal first if we want to do that, but we're probably going to go first, so it's more than likely going to be a turn 2 kind of thing. The Yeah, green skill, recovery skill. I don't know what to call these anymore. We don't get a lot of these. Removes debuffs from all allies, heals them for 150% of attack, then rejuvenates for 2 turns. That's been a really long time since we've had a rejuvenate skill. God, we're already 5 minutes in. I hope you skipped forward. Additional recovery equal to 60% of the recovered HP at the beginning of the turn. Yeah, so this team ends up being pretty tanky. Applies Divine Purification on allies for 1 turn, increases all stats by 20% for 2 turns, then inflicts damage equal to 600% of attack on all enemies. All stats plus 20%. If I could get her to 5/6, which would be great, but I've already done 4 rotations, and the summons were abysmal. I could have gotten her to 30% all stats, which is probably pretty nice to have, if I'm being honest, but I'm not gonna worry about it. I wonder if we should run something else. Like, I wonder if we should run something besides. Like, I wonder. Well, all the Lizzes are light units too, so that kind of rules them out, unfortunately. And there's not a lot of great goddess options. Let's be honest. We would have to run. I don't even know. Maybe Margaret, but even then, Actually, increases the hero's attack by 5% for each stance or buff. There's stances and buffs in the meta right now, but I mean, I don't think that extra bit of stats is going to make the most difference. So I have her on an HP defense set. We're gonna hop in. All right, okay, goddess team. Pretty good CC too, 430. Let's see. So I mean, I think that it's best to go ahead and pop the shield, because why would we not? Double AoE is definitely nice to do. And then, I'll be honest, I kind of just want to save... Okay. I'm not going to disable my... well, we could have, actually. We could have just healed it off. It wouldn't have really been that big of a deal. I didn't even think about that being, like, a way to do it. Obviously, they're pretty tanky. Like, I don't really expect to kill anybody turn 1. Turn 2 is also really nice because Melee's going to gain his Blade of Judgment or whatever it's called, and we can just use the single target to do big damage. Plus, okay, so this is Dice of Fate. Removed after using Clear Stream skill 1 time. We only rolled a 1 on it, which I still don't quite understand how that works. That actually broke the shield on us. That's unfortunate. Oh, he had... Okay. Double AoE from him is a little unfortunate. He rolled a 3 on his. Wait. Removed after using Clear Stream skill 3 times. Oh, so did we get the better roll then? Is the lower roll the better one, technically? Not 100% sure on that. I don't know if it would be better to kill her or Mael. I'm gonna try to kill Mael. So we purify. We gain Blessing Lake here. That didn't break. Ah, that is incredibly annoying. The fact that that didn't break that is didn't love that. So at the moment, she has Divine Protection, which is revives with 50% of max HP upon dying, which is pretty nice. We have Blessing Lake, which is all stats 20% or 10%. Damage taken is decreased. So that single target only doing that much is pretty crazy to me. Freezes me. Probably would have been nice to freeze me before that. Seems like a bit of a goofy move to me, pal. Guess we go for this, because I really just need to get rid of Mael. This puts Ripple of Light on. I was gonna say it would be kind of funny to put Ripple of Light on him and then try to kill off. Oh, I forgot. Okay, that res. Oh, and it got rid of Ripple of Light because we revived him. That's great. Love that for us. Okay. I don't know. Kind of strange. How much is this gonna do? Are we tanky? Okay, we're pretty tanky. Melee should still have his res. He's gonna get Aqua's ultimate here. Not sure. Okay, we can put our shield on though, which is actually quite nice. I don't really need to cleanse anything at the moment. I could freeze. Let's see. Sorry if you hear any weird noises in the background. One of the big dogs is up here, and it sounds like he's licking himself. And the small dog, my dog, is underneath the desk chewing on a small plastic bone. So, alright. I don't know if my pay to win helped me survive his Mael ultimate. I'm guessing that's the case, but I don't know. I didn't check his ultimate level either, so I don't know. Maybe he just had lower ultimate level on Mael, which is definitely possible. But ours did way more than his did, so I can only assume if that was a fair matchup, I would have lost. Okay, so we have giant, or well, technically Ragnarok team. I actually don't know how this is gonna go. I can only assume that we'll tank a couple of these hits. We rolled a 2 on the Dice of Fate. So that means we would have to use the skill twice to gain the res? Is that how that works? Okay, I accidentally hovered over something. That was not what I meant to do. Ooh, the shield is actually taking that heat pretty hard. I do like the shield from Melee Liz. That has always been ridiculously good. We get another AoE with Mael, which is good because we can put more of his stacks on. This could be interesting. Not that much. He's going to disable his Thor here because of the double attack on melee. Triple attack on the melee, but that one sucks because it was disabled. So not super impressive there. Does she have the Tarmiel link on? Yeah. See, I'm tempted. Let's go for a freeze to get rid of all of these. Oh, I needed to use a skill first. I think I needed to use the cleanse first before I could freeze, actually. So I don't think that freezes. Oh, okay, it does. Well, it's going to put retrogression back on her, which is fine, I think. We pull Melee's ultimate, actually, which is going to be really troublesome for him, actually. Because Thor's disabled. You don't counter. Where does that come from? Where does that 1 damage come from? Oh, that's Ripple of Light. I'm stupid. I was like, where is it? Like, what part of her passive is that? But I'm pretty sure that was Mael's Ripple of Light there. If it wasn't, then I'm just even dumber than I thought. He can't counter this, and so this should be GG. Easy damage there. We cleanse, which does give... that's the first time I've seen her windscreen. Great windscreen. I love how stupid and goofy Konosuba is, and I feel like they've done a pretty good job of like reflecting that in the characters, which is kind of awesome. So that's cool. Okay, another Angel team. I feel like the Angel team is so slow against itself, though, so I don't love this matchup. He's not running Tarmiel Link on Melee, though. So let's go for the double AoE into a single target with Mael here. See how that does. Pretty solid damage, definitely against Mael there. We mark. Not a whole lot of damage from that single target, but it's kind of what I was expecting anyway. Rolled a 2 on the dice, which is fine. I'll be honest, I don't really care about the dice. I feel like we tank so good, especially with the shield and everything every other turn, that it doesn't even end up being a big issue that I'm needing to like res or anything. So yeah, I don't actually care that much about that part. So let's see how this goes. We'll cleanse. We'll probably freeze somebody, or well, Mael ends up. Well, I don't know. I don't know specifically how it's gonna work out. Okay. His Mael breaks my shield, so I can only assume my Mael will break his shield. So we'll just go cleanse. Or would it be better to? Yeah, we'll cleanse. Use this, and then. Should we freeze his girly? Aqua? Sure. I guess. Okay, easy peasy. It does some decent damage, which I'm glad because it's her only attack skill. Okay, we have Divine Purification on Mael as well, so he can't kill any of these characters actually, because Melee has a built-in cleanse or a built-in res. So even if he did like big damage here to somebody, which I kind of doubt he will, we'll be chilling, I think. Let's see. Which I like freeze. I like freeze and petrification because those are both status effects that like disable the character as well as like remove all of their buffs and debuffs, and they don't heal while they're like affected by it, which is actually really, really nice. So let's go for AoE. He's disabled, so I honestly think it would be best. Let's use this because I'm pretty hopeful that we're going to kill Aqua here. As long as I kill... Ooh. Do I kill Aqua here? No, I don't. Oh my god. I should have froze. That's not good. I was gonna say as long as I kill Aqua here, he's not gonna be able to res or heal the or disable purge purification, remove the debuffs. But now he definitely can. Great. Which I've got res on everybody, so it's not the end of the world. But I was really hoping that that was gonna go better. We did really little damage there, little baby damage. What are we looking like? Oh, he didn't even pop any of them. Dude, this team is so tanky. Okay, pops the res on Mael. Okay, and then I get to my ultimate. We could use our shield, which is nice as well. I'd really like to get rid of her. Let's do this, I guess, so we don't disable anybody. Bung. Decent. We popped res on, I think all of them actually, because I think they had whatchamacallit. This kills Melee, please. Okay, nice. Oh yeah, 437 is not that bad. I mean, you know, with the pierce rate or whatever this card has. I think it's pierce rate, triple pierce rate, right? It actually does good enough damage, so that's nice. He does not... Okay, hand was full enough to where he didn't draw Mael's ultimate, which is really lucky for us. They have Ripple of Light on, so... Tiny damage, not going to break the shield. This will probably break the shields. But that's not a big deal. That gives me Judgment, which doesn't matter because this would have given it to me anyway. He freezes me, but it doesn't matter because I can cleanse it. We're kind of chilling. We're kind of gaming. I think we just do that. Because I'm pretty sure he's not going to survive this ultimate anyway. Unless, for whatever reason, he does. Because of stats. Okay, 8.5 mil. Hard to live. So, alright, cool. Nice, nice. Let's do... I'm in Challenger already. I wonder if it'll be bots or not. I really would like to face a... Let me go ahead and sign up for this so I don't miss out on my rewards. But I really hope we can get a demon team just to see if Aqua can do some big damage or something. That'd be cool. Okay, we got a human team with no Megumin. But we have Darkness. Darkness is really interesting. She does not do basically any damage, which is also really interesting. But I guess we could freeze her? Can we freeze her? Actually, she's not immune to anything, right? Do we freeze her? I don't actually. Do I even freeze turn 1? We'll just try it for damage at the very least. Darkness is ridiculous. She tanks really, really well, though. She makes the human team ridiculously hard to kill. Okay, she evaded that, which is actually... Okay, that's so smart. Running Ludo Link on her. I didn't even think about doing that. It's been a while since there's been like a disabler that you would need to run Ludo Link for. So... That doesn't even break the shield. That's crazy. Nice. The fact that that didn't break the shield is really, really good. That gives them like 50% damage reduction or something ridiculous like that. Or it's just her, though. Yeah, 50% damage reduction. But she doesn't have her taunt on, so it'd be really nice if I could kill Genu. Let's do this. This. Should I cleanse one? Cleanse one time? One time? Let's see if that'll help me at all, because that was a lot of debuffs on us. Bong, bong. Pretty good damage there with buff from melee. Oh yeah, more than enough. Now that Genu's dead, is it Genu or Jinwoo? I feel like people call him Genu. I could be dumb though. I could be thinking of a completely different show. There's so many animes now. It's ridiculous. Darkness is awesome though. I actually really like her, which I've been running her with Megumin because of Human Team. Both of them are humans on the collab, so I run them together personally, but it's fine. Brunhild is strong, so I kind of get it. His Ludo Link is over at this point. Let's purge our debuffs, freeze her, and then hit Brunhild with a single target. Because I don't think he has a way to stop me from this freeze at this point. Bop, 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 bop. Her just going, oh! Every single time you hit her is ridiculous. We pull Aqua's ultimate, which gives us Divine Purification. All stats plus 20% is ridiculous. That is really nice. I feel like if I want her to be her best self, like for like Guild Wars and stuff like that, I feel like I need that extra dupe. But God, I've spent so many gems on this banner. Plus, I don't know what comes next, so I don't want to completely waste all of my gems. It would be nice to save some. But that's just not how this game works. So... let's give it a shot. Let's give it a shot. Let's give it a shot. We're just gonna throw all my L, because I'm kind of hoping. I actually haven't even seen all of the. Oh hi, hi. I actually haven't even. Oh my, this is doing a lot. I haven't even seen all of their like ultimate animations yet. So, doggy, doggy, doggy. She's gonna get on the desk now. Yeah, I don't know. Let's. Do I do another one? I feel like if it's a goddess team, I'm gonna forfeit because I don't wanna go through the long match again. I do want to see her ultimate animation though, so I'll probably do that before we get off of here. So we'll do one more match. We'll see how it goes. You getting down already? Picky, picky, picky. Insatiable. What you doing? she's jumping down. Okay, giant team. I'll take it. Let's see. What do we do? Loki is always an interesting wild card to play around with. I'm just going to do this. We'll just go simple for a turn 1. Broke my shield. But that's fine. I think. Broke my shield. We probably could have just double attacked there. Because breaking the shield, giving me Sword of Judgment or whatever this is called. What is this called anymore? Blade of Judgment. Okay, that's what I thought it was called. I know I just said sword there, but I think I called it Blade of Judgment earlier in the video. Okay, little bit of damage there. I don't think I can even be petrified turn 1 because Melly's stupid. Let's go ahead and cleanse and I'm gonna risk it and do this. Might be a really stupid plan. Let's see. Okay. I didn't think that was gonna do that much, which actually did worse than I thought it would. Okay, popped my res there. That was good though. Scold is now a non-issue, so that's nice. This is an SSQ Phoenix. I don't know if they've changed their name or if that's a sister guild, but I know SSQ. We have Melly's ultimate. We don't have res anymore though, which could be an issue. This is gonna do decent. Okay, not quite a kill on Mael there. Single target though. Doesn't matter because I can cleanse. Oh, actually, doesn't petrify me, but it removes the ultimate move gauge, so yeah, doesn't matter. Can we kill with these AoEs? She has Tarmiel, doesn't she? No. Loki has it? I'll be honest, I don't care as long as she dies, so... Ooh. Not looking great. Okay, it's actually looking better. Now that those two are dead, less stats, more damage. Alright, easy peasy. Not too bad. I'll be honest. I like it. Aqua gives a really good utility that the Goddess team was missing. And I really think that they're viable again, which is really nice. Let's go ahead and look at her ultimate move really quickly without the skip on it. Because I am interested. It looked like it was going to be pretty cool. Alright, let's see this baby. Okay, it's pretty cool. I was gonna say it was way more serious than I was expecting it to be, all the way up until she did her goofy face and screamed at the end. So that was pretty much par for the course. It was actually a lot cooler than I figured it was gonna be. I don't know, I expected more goof considering this is her walkout animation. So yeah, honestly, cool character. I like the fact that they're finally not shying away from giving collab characters their like respective races. That was always a weird thing in the past. I almost figured, well, I mean, she's not a human, so it doesn't, I don't know how they would have swung that. They could have just made her an unknown, I guess. I guess the old Grand Cross would have made her an unknown, but really glad that she's a goddess. They could use the support, obviously, and I'm pretty happy with the other two being human. So it works out for me. So either way, thank you guys so much for watching. Hopefully you guys are enjoying the collab. I will be making a video on the human team next. Probably playing in ungeared PvP because I already have the team set up. This is what I'm rocking with at the moment. And honestly, they're pretty cool. So I like everything so far in this collab, except for this event boss. I don't love it. So either way, I'll talk to you guys later.